digging the path out. And we've tied it up behind here. So that's going to be our new entrance, and the one at the very top of the field we're going to close off and plant some trees. So the road will go down here. Then all this is riverstone. It's reclaimed riverstone, so it's nice and green. And we're going to use it. We're creating what we call a track system, which is based on the idea that the horses basically eat less grass, so it's better for them, keep the weight off them, etc. And it's been developed by a guy who studied the horses in the Great Basin in America. So it looks a bit like the Battle of the Somme at the moment, I think, but hopefully it will do what we need it to do, and we're going to put lots of different surfaces down for them. So we've changed this bit as well because that grass was just flooding there, so we've got rid of the grass. Chris has dug all this in the last couple of days. Well, we've got the digger on Monday to use. And this mound's worked really well. I think if you saw it when it was just starting, there's a couple of gaps, but the trees have taken really well. So we're going to take the tops off some of the trees because then they'll be plenty high enough. And then the track will come round here as well. Eventually we want them to be able to go down there. It's a bit steep, so that's a project for next year. But we've got this area here, and then I can't remember if you've seen these steps. So we've got these steps that Chris built that go down into the wood. The horses don't like them, they don't really use them at the moment, but the track will hopefully encourage them and force them to use them, basically. Nice toadstools there, Dad. The stream's empty of water at the moment, which is quite good, really. But then the steps come up here. And they're going to be able to go down that gap at some point as well. But that's just in progress. The track will also save the grass as well in the winter when it gets so wet, because we won't have to put them on the grass, so we'll be able to create less mud. There's a sheep family. The grand idea for this big hill here is create like a fake hill for the horses and sheep to go up and stand on, basically. Don't know if it's going to work. We had ideas of putting like a pit in the middle so they could roll up there and things, but we'll have to see how it works. We were gonna put a track into this field, but I've decided to leave it, especially for now anyway, because it's a nice field, this one. So I've had the tape to try and encourage them to eat certain bits because they have their favourite areas, understandably. That's Ray, and he's called Egon. And then we did want to be able to put the horses through at the end there, the end of the paddock, but it's a little bit of a big job, that one, so we haven't done that. So this is the paddock we just were looking at a minute ago. But we have done down here, so the horses can come down, and we've opened this bit up. There's plenty of wood for the winter, so we've got to get that back up. But sheeps. But the horses can get down here, and it's actually a nice big space. So there's the stream at the bottom there, which, as I say, was empty, and we've used the dead stuff to create like the fence where we don't want them to go, and then they can get down this bit as well. So it's a bit of an adventurous bit for them, but they have been down here, and if I put hay down I think they'll probably come and use it a bit more, and we're not worried because the other side's so steep. So those two little ones, the farmer was going to shoot them, so I brought them home. And I think they're doing quite well. She's really caught up. She'd been poorly since she was born, but she's doing really, really well. And the others have accepted them now, so they're getting on dead well. We've got new doors on the stables, well, some of them, and we put the metal on the bottom to stop the rats getting in, because the rats were chewing the doors. And I have to show you this. This is what Mum drew on the wall for me to practice my studying on, so that's pretty cool. And the track's going to go up to the house as well, because this bit gets really muddy, but also it gives that little bit extra space for the horses, and means he can empty the septic tank without going across the grass too, hopefully anyway. And there you go, that's kind of it outside. The tree's gone a bit mad. It needs a bit of attention. I'm not sure what you've seen in the house, but this is what we've done with the dining room. I thought I'd put this on the end. So we've got the floor, and we've got... Mum made these lovely curtains. And we've got this same in here. And we've got Nana's dresser and that lovely doggy picture up there. Dad's favourite thing of the holiday when he comes. So it still kind of feels a bit half finished, but there's Chris's sleeping bag from when he was away. But yeah, and then through here is just kind of just the same. So yeah, there's a bit of a tour of the house. So hopefully it wasn't too long. There's old Shay.